What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to talk some football. It's been a lot that's been happening this off season. A lot of players are signing big deals. We're seeing a lot of movement in the NFL. Teams are being aggressive. The biggest headlines was Brady going to the Buccaneers. He shocked most of us, and it just doesn't seem surreal that he's a Buck, even though he just signed his 2-year deal for $60 million. So it looks like the Bucks are going all out with Brady, and Brady is getting the opportunity to even somewhat be of a manager as far as picking the talent of who he wants on this team. He's gonna have a say-so in what does he want. He wants to orchestrate this roster for this year, and they're giving him that leverage and they're giving him that power, and that's something that he didn't do in New England. So this is a brand new start for Tom Brady, and him going to the Buccaneers. I think it was a good move for him. The weather's nice, and now we're starting to hear a lot of reports of multiple teams, multiple players reaching out to the Buccaneers. A lot of players are now willing to go to the Bucks, and it just kind of made me think about LeBron. When LeBron was in Cleveland in those earlier years, a lot of players were willing to take pay cuts to be a teammate of LeBron, and players sacrifice money, their salary, just to play with LeBron. And that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting with this situation. It's just crazy to see how the Buccaneers weren't relevant. Whenever we did talk about the Buccaneers, we've just made fun of Jameis Winston, and now we're starting to see teams and players take this team serious now, and that's just off of the strength of Tom Brady, the name and how great he is. We know he's won his 6 Super Bowls. We know how great he's been throughout his career, and I'm just really happy that he made the right choice. But it also made me think of the LeBron effect. Brady, what's this guy's name? Chris Goodwin from the Buccaneers. He's even going to give up his number 12 to Brady. That's how much respect, he has. And, I'm starting to see a little LeBron effect here, man. And it just shows, how respect can come a long way, because now players are willing to take pay cuts to come to the Buccaneers. That's what I'm reading from the reports of Adam Scheffler. A lot of reports are saying players are even willing to take pay cuts to join this organization. And again, this team, they haven't been relevant for a long time. I believe the last time they won the championship was in 2000. That was 20 years ago. But it's just crazy to see that we're hearing a lot of reports of players willing to take pay cuts to go to Tampa. And it just kind of reminds me of, LeBron when, he was on the street going to the finals. Guys know how great LeBron is, how much of a team guy he is, and how good he can lead his team no matter who's on his roster. LeBron can have, like role players and go to the finals, because that's what we've seen from him. But we're starting to see the LeBron effect, and I just think, the contents to this to just show that's how greatness appears to people. This is the impact of greatness. When you're such a great player, guys are willing to play with you. And Tom Brady being a quarterback, being a leader, guys look up to him. And now we're starting to see reports of players that's willing to leave their team just to go to the Buccaneers, a team that has never been relevant. And it's just kind of mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, we hear about taking pay cuts or signing to a team. We think of teams like high power teams or high power offense, like teams like the Saints, the Rams, the Patriots, the 49ers, great teams. Players are willing to go there because there's a chance to, become a champion one day, participating and playing with this team. So it looks like the Buccaneers, a lot of people are reaching out to them, and this team can be something. Right now it's still early, but they're still developing. Tom Brady is having leverage. The Buccaneers are giving him the power to orchestrate this offense. He's going to have a say-so on who does he want on his roster, and that's something that he didn't have in New England. Bill Belichick ran the show, but now Brady, he's free. He's a free spirit. He can get the guys he wants. Obviously the team can still pick up and get more attributes on this team. I did hear that the Buccaneers were looking at Antonio Brown, but I'm also seeing that that's likely not going to happen. But, this team can obviously use a little bit of weapons at receiver. Mike Evans, he's still there. Chris Goodwin, he had a great season last year. He led the team in receptions. And, they can obviously get, that third receiver. Still have O.J. Howard at tight end. He's 25 years of age. He's still young, so Brady has a tight end. Defensively last year, I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I know everything about the Bucs now, but I do know that they were like a top-ranked defense last year at some point. They just got to reconstruct their defense. But other than that, I think Brady put himself in a very good position. And, for him to be where he's at and to have the leverage that he has, I think he put himself in a very good position. This is probably the best move he's made. A lot of us was talking about him going to the Chargers, but now I think Tampa, this is a good situation for him. And, it's just crazy how players are willing to take pay cuts to join this organization, because this team has been bad for so many years, and now all of a sudden teams and players are reaching out to try to get here and try to win a little championship. And that just shows the greatness of Tom Brady. Same thing with LeBron. When guys are willing to sacrifice their salary pay or whatever, family, whatever, just to play with this one guy, it just shows the impact a player can have. And, these are generational type of players, and you just got to just wake up to that idea, So I just want to make this quick video just to give you guys some content, because most of these videos people make is just, Tom Brady signed with the Buccaneers and that's it, So I kind of wanted to make a little yin and yang, but I definitely see a LeBron effect with Tom Brady, and it's just so funny to me. But, this Tampa team is going to develop, and we're going to see where it goes from here. Brady is going to turn this team from a losing franchise to a winning franchise. And I'm not saying anything about Super Bowls, but that's yet for the future videos to make. But I just want to make this video for you guys, and to stay tuned, stay up, because a lot of reports, a lot of players, a lot that's going on. It's hard to keep up, so keep those notifications. I'm going to try to, search up as much news as I can possible, keep you guys updated, and I'm going to try to come up with some more scenarios, because with this whole coronavirus, it just seems like a lot of people are struggling with content. But I'm going to keep you guys updated. Please subscribe, do that good stuff, and I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Peace.